What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so we're going to be taking on the next stage in the What Can Vegito Blue Destroy events, which is the 17 and 18 Future Saga Red Zone. So let's jump right in and see what we can do in this event with this team. We do not have a really good rotation to start, so this is actually not going to be Vegito based for this first turn. Luckily, it's at least a 3-stage fight. So we're going to be able to start with Zamasu in slot 1, Bulma in slot 3, Vegito in slot 2. We're going to be able to give her way more than enough ki to give them their 37% support. So Zamasu's just going to eat it like usual. 8.25 million for Zamasu, no surprise. But this is not Zamasu versus the Red Zone, this is Vegito versus the Red Zone, so we're running Vegito's team. There will be a Zamasu's team versus the Red Zone at some point, but right now it's just Vegito's team. And since he fits on Vegito's team, that's why I kind of put him on there. Double super from Vegito. Now this team is like drastically stronger Future Saga now completely, that they added these 2 new units to Future Saga. Instead of it just being Vegito, this one that was a big heavy hitter, and defensively in the whole 9 yards along with Vegeta and Trunks, it's now completely different. He should take this relatively decent. 300k at most. Yeah, 173, not bad at all. And Bulma's gonna give her, she has 7% damage reduction, plus she's gonna greatly raise her attack and defense on both supers, which, because I gave her enough ki, so she qualifies to do 2 supers. And with her only being on a 150, she's just ridiculous. She could have triple supered right there and we would have been fine. But alright, so this rotation, we're gonna leave mine in slot 1. We're gonna rotate mine off, because the next rotation, those two are going to pair up and we'll rotate the Vegito off eventually. Alright, so we'll go like that, and then we'll go like that. It's not like it matters. She's not going to last past my blue boys here. 30.9, they're not as offensive as Zamasu. At least not to start, but they can get there. Zamasu has a limit, whereas Vegito does not. Vegito can just continue to get stronger and stronger. So we're going to put Zamasu back in slot 1. Even though Vegito has the guard, or I'm sorry, not Vegito, the blue boys have the guard, the gods, year 7s, and Vegito has the dodge, we're going to leave Zamasu in slot 1. Until we can get the pairings perfect, so we can get the link partners up. But as you can see, this team is just broken against these events. These red zones are not hard anymore if you have one of the units. I have the Vegito at 55%, and the Zamasu at 69%, so mine aren't like busted, and they're almost in top 10. Close, but not there yet. But their teams are just absolutely broken with those two on them. Zamasu's a little less so because of the fact that he doesn't have much support. We have the guard active plus double super. We should be alright. Yeah, see, 276. Not what I like to see. I would have loved to take a lot less damage than that, but it's alright. At least they double supered, so that'll raise their attack and defense twice. And Vegito keeps supering, so he's raising his attack. I think that's now his 5th super attack, so his attack is stacked. 6th super attack, so his attack is going to be stacked through the roof when he eventually transforms into blue Vegito. It's going to be really nice. And he's, like I said, he's got that dodge, so he's got that dodge in him. So we'll be alright. We got Icarus. Let's go straight up the left path here and give him those techs. Give these to these two. And then we'll give them to her. She'll be able to give them the boost key. Yep. Ooh, type disadvantage. Let's see what they take. Nothing. They dodged. Okay. 4.5 to 4.54. Yeah, they were at like 2.93 last turn after the attacks, and now they're up to this. Plus, yeah, I know they did get the support from the Bulma. But now they're going to raise their attack on the super, and they just stack their defense now for a 2nd time. They have that dodge, plus I think they have guard for the first 4 turns, so they're doing pretty good. And then we have these guys who are still just ridiculously good on these teams. For those of you that are wondering why I'm doing this in reverse order, why I started with Goku Black first as a difficult challenge, I was like, let me see how well he can do against Goku Black, and then once we beat him, I was like, you know what, let's just do the rest of the red zones that are challenging. Let Vegito will just completely trump through them. We are not going to activate that, because the moment we do, we are screwing ourselves, so we are not going to do that. We will do this, though. Because if we activate this on Zamasu, we take 30% more damage. So right now, that's not beneficial to us. Alright, we're going to be able to easily no-item this event with this team. Hands down, I think Zamasu might be able to finish them off, to be honest, himself at the end of the rotation. So, but these guys raising their defense and raising their attack, and if they do a triple super, they stack attack twice by 30% and stack defense once by 30%, which is just ridiculously good. They could theoretically hit a quad super if they wanted to because of the way their passive is built. Can they dodge? Can we survive this? We have 400k, and they dodged it. Because it is turn 5, so guard is no longer active for them. These guys are now 79% for me as well. I don't know if I spoke on that within the last time they used them. So with them being 79%, that's really, really good. And with them double supering, and I actually gave them all of the 8th anniversary battle skill orbs now that I had them at 79%. I can use the gold orb on them, which is really good. So now they're even stronger defensively. 11.2 million from Zamasu. He does not have like the big bad bosses or anything active right now. And that wasn't, I don't think his full passive is activated. No, it's not. Alright, so now there's VB. Can we transform into the other VB is the question. Sorry if you hear like fan noise in the background. We gotta have all the air conditioners going because it is hot. Like it is ridiculously hot. Yeah, we can transform, so let's do it. I don't want to do the active skill this time. Let's not do the active skill this time. Let's see what this guy looks like just regular without the active skill. Let's see if he can take damage. 368k defense, and he has 30% damage reduction before attacking, and then reduces damage received by 20%. So right now he has 50% damage reduction, high chance of dodging, and launches an additional attack as a first attacker in the turn. So he, and Kier 20%, 20 or more, I'm sorry, Ki, he launches additional super. So right now he can launch 3 supers right off the start, which would give him greatly raising both times, all 3 times, which will make him that much better. And sitting at 368k defense, that is really, really good. So let's just see what he's got. And that's without a support unit. That's just with him linking 6 times with himself, really. Nice dodge. Let's see. 7 mil attack stat for a 55% unit. That's not terrible at all. And he just eats so much damage. Oh, I was hoping for an additional super there. We would have got one. It would have been the 3rd attack, but there you guys go. That is how strong VEGITO is. He just blitzes through the androids. No challenge at all. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys back here when we take on AGL Bro. See you guys then.